So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Portugal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yes, getting the... There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Number 11.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal, that is a great pick out. Nice interception, well timed. No, that's been intercepted. No, that pass isn't the best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kimmich. Goulet. Now it's João Pedro. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Serginho. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Shevchenko. Bui kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kimmich. That pass has been well intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's João Pedro. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Pedro.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Delivers with towering header. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played back in. Deftly away. Marquinhos plays it forward. And they can counter here. He won't be happy with that one. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Chips it through. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. Yamal's getting up there! And there's a goal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Portugal with the lead. Shevchenko aims beyond the defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pedro was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And the shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It carries far too far and out of play. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Kimmich. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Promising position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Deep into stoppage time. Nicely spread. And he's quick to return. Yamal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a threatening ball. And for the first half, that is that. Japan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And that's the second half started.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's picked his way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That looks a good ball through. That's tidy. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho. And that is out of play. Camavinga. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! It's a loose ball. Now the delivery. Messi! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in game.
And the shot! Now it's Shevchenko. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here, and it's played in here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shoots! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Japan now in a position. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution for Japan. Number 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tense.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Marquinhos has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Tacho cuts out the pass. Shaw. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot's on here. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. In it comes. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Japan, number 23.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Thurman. Coming on the field, number 17.
Camavinga.
Giuliano
Pacho.
Simeone. Number 14.
Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. And he's managed... Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
A guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf looking to receive it in space. Serginho. And this is Ibrahimovic. De Bruyne. Fermin. Knocks it into space. Pirlo engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise. And the shot! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's straight offside. And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Japan against Brazil.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Piqué goes long. Serginho cuts out the pass. And that could set him on his way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And now they can clear their lines. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi in, he tries a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a little off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And Dijk wins the duel this time. And here's Shevchenko. Madueke ventures forward. Nice control. And it's Kimmich. That's going wide left. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This looks promising. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Camavinga. He's gone for goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi's cross. Camavinga! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Yamal has it in a wide position. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Camavinga, can he get it through? Looking for the run.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Madueke. And Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, well measured. Now it's Diaz. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Xavi Alonso gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Great vision. Messi. Out for a throw. Madueke. Aimed beyond the defence. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kimmich. He's picked his way through. Madueke proves just a little bit too strong. He's having a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi, just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne, Shevchenko. Pacho proves too strong.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Plenty to aim. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was at... And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Japan firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitution.
And we get things going again. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Diaz. And here's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Kimmich goes looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's on it, can he get away? That is a brilliant interception. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, what a mistake! Kimmich. Ambitious ball here. Pacho gets over and intercepts. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And that's a good ball. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Japan find a position of real strength now. Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Sensational from Rivaldo! A finish of true class! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Number 21, Mbappe.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Alexander-Arnold. Lopez. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for a runner. That has not gone well.
Substitution for Japan. Number 23, Shevchenko. Number 8, Messi. Coming on the field, number 5, Dempsey. Number 11.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Trossard wants to run onto this. Serginho. Towering header. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Japan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to play it through. And back in possession and ready to go again. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Madueke. They get a throw in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Firmino was in no mood for any of that. Trossard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's intervened well there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Spread to the right. He's got away. Firmino can clear it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes.
Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Messi has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mateus. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Camavinga. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
And Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Probing pass, brilliantly cut out. Alexander-Arnold. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Osimhen. Serginho spots it and intercepts. And here's Osimhen. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. And it's Serginho. Can he get onto this? Great Vermin! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. That's a sharp pass. Pedri. Oh, such a clever touch. Mateus. Shevchenko. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's a searching pass. That's a throw. Space for him to turn and look. And he's taking no chances there. There's the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Serginho. Vermeer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Kaka. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gets a good foot in there. Passes short and sharp. And here's Pedri. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Japan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Has to go back here. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Japan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Osimhen. Marcelo. And here's Kaka. And he's in on goal. Chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it?
Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Japan get their fourth corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kaka, and he's got away from him. He's in on a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Shevchenko. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That's really well cleared. Mbappe, great chance! Nearly, but not quite. They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Looking for the run. Rafael Varane gets it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri. And here's Neymar. Mbappe wins the duel this time. And here's Osimhen. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Trossard. Shot at goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's De Bruyne.
Japan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Towering header! And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's free, he has got Trossard! Wonderful from Trossard! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! With so little time left, grandstand finish! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Japan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Trossard, no way through. Marcelo. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. He's picked... Shoots! He's done very well to get to that. And that's it. Japan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted some... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Bergkamp. And here's Shevchenko. He won't be happy with that one. Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Japan with the corner, there first. Tevez deals with that comfortably. US Virgin Islands are looking to go forward now. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now the breakaway. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Played into space. Pressing high and with purpose. Bergkamp is onto this. Still goalless. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Now he's got space here. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi, he's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass. Now, and Shevchenko! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as...
Yamal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Japan have their third corner. US Virgin Islands have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, he's De Bruyne! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Van Dijk. Messi. Yamal has it in a wide position. And it's claimed by the keeper. Japan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Bergkamp. He is through here. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Probing pass. Oh, it's Bergkamp. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. He'll try from distance!
There will be 1 minute at a time.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Japan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Japan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has put paid to that. Japan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. And Shevchenko! And that's another fine save.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Messi. Oh, that's a Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Japan get their fourth corner. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Pass somewhat off target. And he can clear it away. Serginho getting this one clear. And here's Messi. And the shot's on here. It's Bergkamp! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
US Virgin Islands restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Goal! Japan! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Japan leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's going across goal. And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's played into the area. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mbappe. Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Right, Shevchenko. US Virgin Islands needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's a sharp pass. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Shevchenko. And the shot!
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Serginho's cross. Courtois claims it without any fuss. That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? Raul. That ball looks a good one. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. That pass has been well intercepted. Pacho. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. That is good strength. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Japan. Number 23.
Japan have
Shevchenko.
turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 27.
Raul wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number 25.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's gone through. Mbappe. Oh, good looking ball. Pacho cuts it out. Looking for the run. This looks promising. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
That's a good ball out wide. Tacho gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Fermin is wide and looking to get onto this. That has been knocked clear. Koundé. Neymar. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Both sides exercising caution for now. That pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Messi picks it up out wide. Foot in. That's a throw. Messi's cross. And that has been cleared. And it's Lopez. Fermin! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fermin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shevchenko! And he's gone looking for safety. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold wants to run onto this. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Short changes him with that pass. Shevchenko. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, look at the space. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Koundé. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He leaps for it! And the header is disappointing in the end. Tries one from range! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Japan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he plays one through. And Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batigol! gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Vermeer. Chance here to counter. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 1 minute
Yamal
added time.
pinches it off him. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. What's going wide left? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Japan, number 6, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Mbappe.
Barcelona get the second half started.
Japan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass has been well intercepted. Might be danger here. Shot, surely! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end.
Shevchenko! And he's quick to get rid. Japan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Vermeer. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Japan needing a change of fortune here. Xavi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. Vermeer. That is ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Shevchenko. It's a loose ball. Xavi Alonso. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Substitution for Japan. Number 23, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is
Fermin finding himself in space. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Nice looking ball. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. Japan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's gone loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Chiellini clears. And they've got rid.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldinho. Simeone. Taken back almost at once. Bellingham. And here's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's having a go! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Japan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, shooting chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Trossard was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Fermin! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's well spotted. Japan now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fermin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets! And that for him is goal number 10. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's Neymar!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Maybe 3 minutes added time.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be. We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And the number on the board is 3. That is good alertness. Nuno Mendes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
to
The excitement already palpable.
Besiktas against Japan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Looking for a runner. That's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he was quick to react. Now it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Fermin gets into a good position. And the keeper beats it away. Camavinga tries one from range. Forced to go back. He'll try from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Japan with the corner, they're first. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that was vital. And that Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good ball, good take. And that has sent him sprawling. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No goals as yet. Now it's Messi. Lopez. Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, can he find a finish? Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one, and he's picked out the run. Rijkaard.
Besiktas definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball. Gerrard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi, aimed at the fast. Terrific! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Out towards the flank. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Japan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. That is ended up in no man's land, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dink through. Ruben Dias, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Japan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. We're on the move again. Japan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He is through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No joy this time. Van Dijk. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. David Villa. And he's and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. O'Reilly.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's been slipped through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time and again they are repelled. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Japan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. In by Messi.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Villa.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Villa. And the shot! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's the quarter. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Gerrard with the short one. Messi's cross. Japan are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Japan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Shot, surely! Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And Messi! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Besiktas have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Costa Curta. Diaz is onto this. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. I think we're just about done here. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through.
Japan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be.
Fernandez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Minutes has been indicated.
That's the throw. Cross goes in there. And he's taking no chances there. O'Reilly. Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. 4 extra minutes added on. And the shot's on here. Rijkaard. In with the challenge. Oh, well played. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's